Edwin Along.
And I'm Ashley Lemare, so welcome to the Evening News on CBS.
Tonight we have for you an editorial on 50s fashion, an interview with America's favorite starlet, and stay tuned for our big news story on Jackie Robinson's retirement.
But first, let's get into the changing gender roles in America. America is experiencing a big societal shift where our nation is beginning to center entirely on the familial unit. You can see with the baby boom sweeping the country today, the population mostly accounts for young families, consisting of our returning soldiers, their wives, and young children. The greatest change occurring within these familial units is the role of the women. During the war, women worked to help the war effort and fill the jobs left vacant by the men going to war. Women were seen as the strong Rosie the Riveter persona. However, today, women have reverted to a new, simpler, more feminine role as housewife. Because the returning soldiers would not have jobs if the women continued to work, girls across the country have sacrificed careers outside the home to instead create and care for family. But it is believed women are fulfilled with this new domesticity. Girls everywhere leave college once they get married and devote their lives to being a wife and mother instead of education. Women's lives seem to revolve around cooking, cleaning, caring for their children, keeping their husbands happy, and browsing the new appliances advertisers are pushing towards them. Housewives are also becoming the definition of elegance, as seen in television shows such as Leave It to Beaver and I Love Lucy. June Cleaver and Lucy Ricardo are the two wives in these shows and are portrayed as always dressing refined, modest, and at their best. They always look beautiful even while doing chores, and they seem content and happy to take care of their husbands and homes. They are believed to be the representation of housewives across the nation, with all women living lives as they do.
Now here's our story on the grand opening of Disneyland. Disneyland in Anaheim, California opened July 17th, becoming America's first theme park. Under Eisenhower's Highway Act, the park was made possible because the new roads allowed citizens like you and I to travel via car. Also, the economy doing so much better than it has in the past decades, middle class can afford this form of entertainment. The grand opening invited guests to an option of 18 attractions that cost $17.5 million to build. The park also consisted of 5 lands: Adventureland, Frontierland, Fantasyland, Tomorrowland, and Main Street USA, based on the themes seen in the Disneyland TV show. The opening was not as successful as planned. Nearly double the number of invited guests came with many non invited people climbing over the fences and walls to get in. Also, most of the attractions broke down within a few hours, and many women lost their shop because the asphalt pavement was not completely dry. However, the opening was televised and attracted the largest TV audience to date with over 90 million viewers. So many important people attended, including film star Ronald Reagan. Disney will continue to provide entertainment to paying guests and show just how much our society is changing.
Stay tuned for our big news story on Jackie Robinson's retirement after the commercial break.
Are you tired of watching movies at a cinema? Well, you're in luck. The newest way to watch Hollywood's newest films is by drive-in theaters. With these theaters, you simply park your car in front of a giant movie screen. You can get refreshments in the back and watch your favorite movies comfortably in your car, such as Roman Holiday.
Joe, we can't go running around town.
When the movie's finished, you can leave at your leisure and you would have had a swell night. Check out the drive-in theaters near you. You can watch a movie, eat quality food, and have a great time with friends and family. Welcome back, folks. Here's Alyssa with our main news story of the night.
Jackie Robinson has retired from Major League Baseball. This Brooklyn Dodgers shortstop ended his career on January 5th, 1957. As a tribute to him, we will look back at his outstanding accomplishments as a professional baseball player. In the years 1952 to 1953, Robinson helped the Dodgers win 2 pennants. However, the Dodgers only won 2 of the 6 games, so the Yankees took home the trophy. This didn't stop the Dodgers from showing the Yankees that they are a better team when Dodgers won the 1955 World Series. In this game, Jackie Robinson showed American baseball fans that the impossible is possible. That steal will always be seen as the greatest steal in Major League Baseball. In 1956, Robinson hit with an average of .275, resulting in the Dodgers winning another pennant. Shortly after, in the off-season, Jackie Robinson was traded to the New York Giants, which ultimately led to his choice in living a life of retirement.
Thank you, Alyssa. Now let's cut to Edwin and his interview with Audrey Hepburn.
Welcome back. Today we have Audrey Hepburn here in the studio with us. As most of you know, Miss Hepburn recently received an Academy Award for Roman Holiday and has done much charity work with UNICEF. First, I'd like to congratulate Miss Hepburn on winning Best Actress. Congratulations. How do you feel winning such prestigious awards?
It of course feels fantastic, and this is all quite mind-boggling. I was very lucky to find success fairly quickly in my career. I mean, just last year I was doing my first film, Secret People, and now I've won an Academy Award. It's insane how quickly this has all happened to me.
Did you enjoy your experience filming Roman Holiday?
Oh yes, I was so lucky to be part of this film. I was not only incredibly fun to film, but I met such fantastic, talented people on this set. I know I've made lifelong friends, especially with Gregory Peck. He's a very dear friend of mine now.
It has been said you are a big supporter of UNICEF. Could you tell us about your dedication to the charity?
I actually feel a duty to UNICEF because they helped me immensely during the war years. I was living in the Netherlands when things got particularly bad. It was around the time of the D-Day landings, and Germans took almost all of the Dutch's rations, including mine. We were left to starve and freeze to death, but UNICEF graciously gave food and relief to the Dutch and to myself. I know how much UNICEF means to impoverished children and how much they help because I was one of the children receiving their relief. I've made a commitment to UNICEF because I feel like I not only owe it to the organization, but I'd like to join their mission to help children who suffer as I did.
That's very great of you. We don't have much time for any more questions, but thank you so much for coming here today and sharing so much about you.
Thank you, Edwin and Audrey. Now let's join Annalie with our final news story of the night, an editorial on 50s fashion.
Today we will be discussing how to dress smart for any age. Let's begin with skirts. With the wide variety, there is a skirt for everyone. For our more sophisticated ladies, pencil skirts could be worn to any occasion. These skirts are beautifully matched with sleeveless or halter neck blouses as seen on our model. To add a taste of elegance, one can add a pair of white gloves or a beautiful pearl necklace, also seen on our model. And finally, your favorite hat or even cat eye glasses. These are my favorite trends to wear, and many women of the decade agree. The best things about these fashions are that they are both modest and feminine. They fit well in today's time and age and portray women in a classy taste.
Thank you for watching, folks. That's all we have for you tonight, but tune in tomorrow for more news.
Have a great evening, America. What do I do?
Oh,
No, wait, you're not in frame yet.
I'm Edwina Log.
Edwin. You're Edwina. You have to say Edwin.
Ugh, my bad.
Nothing.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
No, thank you for inviting me. It's been my pleasure. It sounds so weird. Just kidding. It's definitely not it. I really took the camera.